Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at why every Excel data analyst must use tables when working with tabular data in Excel as to working with traditional ranges. But before we dive right into it, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for the latest of data analytics across different technologies. Now say for example, we have some data in this Excel sheet. Okay, this is typically what we call a range in Excel, which is a collection of cells. So you can see it's from A1 right up to E11. Okay, now when we want to work with this table of data, we will have to do some formatting, have some structuring. Typically, we want to do sorting and filtering of our data. We want to add formulas, new rows and new columns. And all this work is possible using your typical Excel. But then you have to actually use a lot of default Excel features, and then it becomes a lot of manual and repetitive work. But when you use tables, you can have a lot of automation built in it for you for tables. So that's one of the key features why you must use tables for all your tabular data in Excel. Now see, in this case, there's also some blank rows and blank columns. So if I have to select this data, if I do Control Shift and down, you can see it selects only up to the blank cell. Similarly, if I want to select this data in this row, again it hits only up to the blank cell. So you can see how tedious this can become when you're working with large sets of data. And working with large sets of data is easily simplified with tables. So let's see how to do this with tables along with the different other features. Click anywhere inside your data, press Ctrl T. You can create the table, select the option My Table as Headers, click on OK. Now you can see it has already done the basic formatting for you. Okay, and it has given you a nice context in a menu in this a toolbar. I click on this and you can say I can remove the banded rows and I can also highlight the first column. So you can see how quickly it has formatted and given emphasis to your data. Now say I want to select a row in a data. Again, I showed you the problem with the range, but here I directly click this arrow here and I can select the entire row of data. Even if there's a blank cell, it ignores it. Similarly, for a column of data, I can click here when the arrow comes and selects the entire column of data, even if there's a blank cells. And I click it the second time, it selects even the column header. To select the entire data in the table, easily move to the first cell. Okay, and when this diagonal arrow happens, click once, the entire data gets selected. Click twice, the data along with the column gets selected. And when you're working with large sets of data, this is extremely useful. Adding new columns is as simple as dragging this. You can see when the arrow changes, dragging this and you get more columns. You can add more rows by dragging it down. And you can see all the formatting, everything stays the same. Let me undo that. Okay. Now let's see another feature when I want to add a new column and apply a formula. Okay, so I'll add a new column. Just type the column name and hit on enter, and you can see it has created a new column. Also copy the formatting to the new column. Okay, so let's select the existing column and change the formatting. How easy it is. Just select the column, go to home and change the formatting. Okay, and now you see if I want to create a formula based on the salary, I will click here OK, and I'll say the pension is 5% of the salary. So salary multiplied by 5 divided by 100. And when I hit enter or control enter, you can see this has not only created the formula, but it has also copied it down. Okay, and when there's no value for the salary, it has put a nice dash mark. So you can see how easy it is for this to write new formulas and add new columns in the table. Okay, now another feature is, say I want to add a new row. So directly click on the last cell, hit on tab, it adds a new row, it copies down all the formatting. So I can type a new name, okay, and let's say IT and give the date. Right now you can see it will also copy the formatting. So let's give a salary. You can see the formatting is copied down and the formula is also copied down as well. So you can see how adding new data is, and this is the kind of automation tables give you. Now another beautiful feature is, say I want to identify what are the duplicate values. So I'll click on this data, select this, and now I'll go to home and go to conditional formatting and select highlight cells with duplicate values, and you can see it shows me the duplicate values are here. Now I want to remove this. This automation also can be easily done with the table. I click on the table design. I'll go to remove duplicates and I'll select the columns which I want to match for removing the duplicates. I select all in this case, click on OK. It shows me one duplicate record has been removed and 10 unique values remain. I click on OK. So you can see how beautifully this is automated this. Now we'll take another look at the automation available when using this data with pivot tables. So I can click on table design and give this pivot table a name, give this table a name, say data. And now let's add a pivot table using this data. So I'll say pivot table from, I'll type data here, click on OK. And now I want to see this salary breakup per department. So I click on salary, it adds it to the values. I click on the department. So you can see nicely it has given the salary breakup, okay, per department. Okay. Now I also want to add the name column because I want to see the number of employees. So you can see right now marketing is one. Okay. So let's add a new record here. Okay. Add a new record. Okay. Let's add it to marketing. Let's add a date. Right. And let us name this. And now you can see as this also automated the addition of a row, it also reflects back in the pivot table. So if I click here, all I need to do is right click and say refresh. And you can see the marketing has now come too. So the data is also automatically refreshed with the pivot table. Another cool feature, let me show you. Say I want to find the blank or the missing values here. I'll directly select all of the data. Okay. Go to home, click on conditional formatting and say new rule. Okay. And format cells that contain and select blanks. And let's give a color here, say light green. Okay. Now you can see it automatically shoots the blank values. So let me fill this up. Okay. And when I fill it up, the blank values disappear. And let me add a salary. You can see it disappears. And if I add a new row, it shows me all are blank and all the formatting is captured. If I add values, the blanks value keep on disappearing. Okay. So I hope you like this video. And all I need to do to refresh the pivot table again, just click on here and right click and refresh. So it gets the latest values from the table itself. I hope you like this video. And if you did like this video, leave a like and a comment on my video of any other videos on data analysis you want me to make. Do leave a like and comment, and do consider subscribe to my channel for the latest of data analytics across different technologies. Thank you.